Let's talk conspiracies. So, I have my handy dandy computer here, and I have searched TikTok a little bit, which is insane place to look at like conspiracy theories, and I came across a bunch of videos that were just like, tell me your conspiracy theories in the comments. And honestly, I think that's the best place to find them. I mean, I'm gone. People get insanely creative in these comments. And when I say insanely, I mean like insane. So let's get into it. So I've got the comments pulled up, and if you guys are ready, I found a few that I want to like talk about specifically, and then I might just like search the internet for some other popular conspiracy theories just to talk about them. But first, I wanted to talk about something that wasn't necessarily a comment, but a whole video I saw on TikTok. So basically, it's this video that is saying how Italian batch, I honestly, sorry, don't know how to pronounce it, fake fan, and Ray Ferrari might be the same person. Now, I don't want to sound crazy myself, but I'm honestly starting to believe it. Because if you like look closely, on YouTube, Ray Ferrari posted back again a teaser of it right before it came out, or it might have been when it came out. And it was a collab post with Italian Batch again and Italian Batch. That's awfully suspicious. And I've seen a few comments on TikTok talking about how similar they look. Like I said, I don't want to sound crazy, but they do look pretty similar. It's getting suspicious. I'm on to you, Ray Ferrari. Okay, look, I'm kind of scared because I feel like the FBI is going to be after me because of this. I'm kind of scared. Anyways, on to the first comment. This comment was made by Lithium, and it says that their conspiracy theory is that schools stopped teaching cursive so future generations couldn't read the Constitution and know their rights. First of all, Lithium, you used the wrong there. While I've heard this one many times, I don't believe it. Now, I believe in a lot of different conspiracies, but this is one I don't believe in. Because whenever I was being taught the Constitution, I wasn't taught using the actual Constitution. I was taught using textbooks, my computer, YouTube videos. I wasn't taught using the cursive, handwritten Constitution from 2001, 9/11, 6/7. I'm sorry, cancel me already. So I don't really necessarily believe in that one because they'd have to wipe literally every textbook, and they'd have to wipe the internet entirely of the Constitution just to make it to where we can see our rights. And I don't know about you, but I have my own like pocket Constitution here at my house. I really suggest everyone buys it. I don't. It's just good to have, honestly. So I don't necessarily believe in this one, but I understand why people would believe in it. I don't doubt that they would wipe all those things. I mean, if you ever read Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Ferrari, I know it's a fictional novel, but I would say that it is technically possible for it to be wiped, but I feel like it would be too hard to do. Like, it would be pointless to try. My second comment is from Dash, and it says, Data internet theory is 100%. Social media is overrun with bots that make you think the majority of people think one way when they think the other way. Now, I've been getting into data internet theory a little bit, but not like a lot, but I don't think it's entirely fake, but I think some people over dramatize it. I think that's how you pronounce that. Because there are people who recommend that every single thing on the internet is fake, and I don't believe that. I believe that there is definitely real people like in comments on social media, but I do believe that a good majority of them are probably bots. Basically, I'm just gonna look it up a little bit because I don't know a lot about it, so I'm looking it up. I hate AI. Sorry, not sorry actually. Ew. But the AI overview is basically summarizing it, saying the data internet theory is a concept proposing that the internet is now predominantly made up of automated bots and AI-generated content rather than genuine human users. So yeah, basically I already explained that. I'm gonna look into it on Reddit because I'd rather believe that than AI. Honestly, this is not helping. This person's got a question here. What if the dead internet theory is just a reverse psychology trick to make people believe in something which doesn't really exist to distract them from what's really happening? It sounds terrifying. I'm so confused. So yeah, if you don't know about the dead internet theory and you seem like if you're like even slightly interested in it, I suggest looking into it. Honestly, looking into videos on TikTok is pretty fun. Don't believe everything you see. It's my one suggestion. Honestly, don't even believe in me. I'm not real. And next one. So this is a comment by Biba, and the comment is purely just saying something changed in 2020. And I 100% agree. I'm gonna look up into this one and see what people are saying on this too. I'll have you know. I'll have. I'll have you. I give up. So a lot of people say that in 2020 there was a timeline shift. I don't know what that means. I'm on the AI overview again. I'm super sorry. And it's saying that the core theories of the 2020 timeline shift is the doom timeline. Many theorists on platforms like Reddit express the belief that they are living in an unintentional, chaotic alternate reality. They theorize that a more favorable reality split off, leaving this one to suffer the consequences of an altered path. What does that mean? I couldn't tell you. The Large Hadron Collider, LHC, a recurring staple of the theory, connects timeline fractures to scientific experiments. Theorists suggest that the ramping up or operation of the LHC in 2008 or the discovery of the Higgs boson in 2012 triggered micro-singularities that eventually caused the universe's timeline to collapse or drift in 2020. You see my ear here? My brain literally just fell out of it. Like, there it goes. Oh my gosh. Did you guys see that? What does that mean? What did any of that mean? Quantum immorality. That's the next core belief or whatever. Core theory. I've heard like slight like things about quantum immorality, and I already know my brain's gonna be hurting after reading this. Some variations suggest that a major catalysm, such as an averted near-death experience or the start of the pandemic itself, resulted in individuals shifting to an entirely new altered present, which is why everyday life feels fundamentally off. Once again, I'm really confused. Now, with all that being said, and summarized briefly by Google AI. I do think that something changed in 2020, but I don't think it's anything, like, I don't think it's a conspiracy. I think that 2020, the pandemic, and being, like, trapped inside and still relatively new to, like, social media and everything, just honestly rotted our minds. Like, we were scared, we didn't know what was going on, and it honestly kind of, I don't know, like, like I said, it rotted our brains. I mean, constantly being online. And like this goes back to the dead internet theory. Talking to people through a phone, it changed everything. So this comment just says something changed in 2020, and while people have theories about that, like I just read, um, I believe it's just with technology's advancements and the way we were just trapped away from people that just changed all of our minds and lives forever. I mean, virtual learning, working, all that just it changed a lot, and I don't think there's a theory behind it, to be totally honest. And this person's name is just a juice box in a spiral, and I love that for them. I love that for you. People stopped exploring the ocean because they found out something, and are now searching space for a way out. Okay, honestly, I just want to believe this is not real, which it probably isn't, because that sounds terrifying. Now, I've heard many, many, many theories about what's at the bottom of the ocean and why we haven't explored as much of it as we should, because we live on Earth and the ocean's on Earth. But I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know about it. While I love science, I'm a science nerd. Sue me. I don't think I really want to know. I don't want to know what's in space. I don't want to know what's in the ocean. I'm scared. I think it's possible that that might have happened. I've also seen many theories on this. Um, I just don't know. With how humans are, especially those rich people who do that researching and stuff, finding something down there, whether it's terrifying or not, is a way to get money. So I truly believe that if they found something, it we'd know about it, or we'd have tons of Elon Musk's of rich people. Maybe they did find something. I don't know. You tell us. I know you're listening, FBI. I'm scared. No, I'm not. Shelby commented, sounds far-fetched. The quantum immortality theory. When we die, we switch to another version of ourselves in a different reality and continue on as normal. I believe this is why we get deja vu. I believe after shifting, we get deja vu because another version of us did that certain thing before dying in that reality. Um, I think this is, like she said, it sounds far-fetched, but maybe. Like, will you wear wigs? Maybe. I've always been like insanely weirded out about deja vu because when I was younger, I used to get deja vu like all the time, but then it just stopped. It just stopped. So I made like this is the type of thing that just like freezes my brain. Like I've lost it. Like I said, my brain ran. Replay that part. Replay that part. And there he went. See, Shelby, I don't think you're wrong. I don't know. I'm scared. Um, if anyone watches this video, please tell me what you think on quantum morality in the comments. And if you know about it at all, please tell me how to get into it without, like, my mind running away like it did. Because I think it's cool. I like the idea of, like, I don't know. It's very scientific, in my opinion. I think it is just science, honestly. Like I said, I don't know a lot about it. But it, it's scary, the idea of living forever. I think that's where I'm going to leave off the comments, and I think I might go switch the internet real quick. Alright, so I found this ultimate conspiracy theory iceberg. I'm going to save it actually because I am tempted to do a whole video about it. But we're just going to start, and Bush did 9/11. End video. End video, I said. End it. There are a plethora of conspiracy theories about 9/11, but I think the most mainstream one is that President George Bush was behind the operation. The theory is often backed by the reaction to 9/11 and the lack of information or abundance of misinformation regarding the science and physics of how the Twin Towers fell. That's all they wrote about it, and I don't disagree. Kidding. There are tons of conspiracy theories behind 9/11. I do personally think it's a little disrespectful, honestly. Sorry, but I don't want to comment on that. Illuminati. See, this is the part where FBI comes from me. Many people believe that the world is run by a shadow organization of the world's most powerful people, and that they are devil cultists who are the true face behind many other, sometimes all other, conspiracy theories. Their purposes are to control the world and destroy human freedom. Honestly, as someone who's always been into conspiracy theories, I don't remember anything about the Illuminati from like growing up, which is weird. Illuminati confirmed. This is funny. Singers who didn't really die. Some singers who were proclaimed dead didn't actually die. Dow? Dow? Didn't actually die. Wow, so spooky. Honestly, yeah. The Simpsons. This is one I honestly am kind of creeped out by because how do they keep getting things right? Can someone check on them? Who does The Simpsons? The Simpsons TV show is an oracle of all things to come. This theory probably started out as another 9/11 conspiracy theory that evolved into more and more borderline comparisons from the show in real life to the point of becoming too mainstream to tell the trolls apart from the believers. I really want to do a video on The Simpsons. I know a lot of people have videos. but I want to make my own because I love The Simpsons. It's a funny TV show. Futurama too? Peak. Gay frogs. What? For some reason, the theory is controversial. A scientist came out with a study saying frogs were being turned into hermaphrodites, or changing sex, and this theory came to popularity when Alex Jones summarized it as "they're turning the friggin' frogs gay." Actually proven, but still denied mainstream. I did not know about this. I knew the meme, but it's proven? They're actually turning the frogs gay? Charlie? Are you a frog? Oh, well, that's one. Reptile people. Reptile people. Reptile people. Let's talk about it. A much more involved conspiracy than vampire people. Apparently, they were talking about vampire people. Oh, yeah. It is similar to Illuminati and related to aliens. Reptile people act human but have interesting tells of non human behavior and malintent. I have heard of this one because I remember during the 2024 presidential campaigns, I remember people saying that Kamala Harris was a reptile. I mean, I guess. I, what? I don't get it. Pizzagate. Should we even talk about this? Because looking at my, it's disgusting. Conspiracy theory that the phrase cheese pizza is a code name the wealthy and influential use to traffic children and child imagery. That guy notoriously actually believed this and caused a shooting at a pizza place he believed to be the headquarters of this conspiracy. If you've read those files, it's practically proven at this point. So, I don't know when this was posted. 5 years ago. So, yeah, that's been kind of proven, unfortunately. Time travelers. Historical figures who were well ahead of their time, architecture and technology well ahead of its time, and photographs of people performing strange actions or out of place clothing or using technology believed not to be available at the time. There's been a lot about time traveling, especially here on TikTok. I watched Louis Lane, big inspiration to what I'm doing right now. That guy who literally went into a shed and guess I think he was like time traveling or something is what they were saying. I don't know. Like I said, don't believe everything online. I mean, the moving trees. Have y'all seen that? Hold on, look. Alright. It's weird, right? Right? I won't judge though. Believe what you want to believe, I guess. Flat Earth, a conspiracy theory believing that the Earth is flat or only half a sphere, or just a really gradual hill. The center of the Earth is the North Pole, which is usually at the highest altitude relative to the border of the world, which is Antarctica, and the world is enclosed by an ice wall. See, I actually understand this because, like, a couple months ago, I went down a whole rabbit hole on TikTok about, like, the ice wall and flat Earth. I don't believe in it. I honestly, like, full judgment. I'm so sorry if you're watching this and you're a flat earther. You are stupid. End video. I'm kidding. So apparently, that was just the surface level of the iceberg. Like I said, I need to do a full video on this because insane. Wait, what? Denver International Airport. I've seen people talking about this in comments and had no clue what they were talking about. The original poster on this said, I actually don't know a lot about this location or theory, but holy heck, there's a massive saga about this airport. Some claims that it is the portal to hell, and others that there are 100 million artificial life forms underneath it. Very spooky, new rabbit hole for me. Unfortunately, it's very mainstream. What did I just read? What do you mean, artificial life forms underneath of an airport? I'm scared. Um, Birds aren't real. They're cameras the government created to spy on you. What do you mean? No, I've heard this a lot. I don't really believe in that, but it's a nice theory, I guess. I mean, maybe there are some birds that aren't real on our cameras, but to say that all birds are cameras, are you okay? After the flock camera stuff, this is part two of where the FBI gets me. I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't. Holocaust didn't happen. See, this is another one that's also kind of disrespectful. It was the Jewish version of the Illuminati who came up with it. Never even heard that. That's kind of weird. Anyways, okay, the bottom of the iceberg is actually like some insane stuff. The Great Reset. Okay, this goes back to the 2020, I think. A conference by the World Economic Forum was held in 2020 by the same name. It is believed that they are behind the spread of COVID-19 and brought it about in order to create the wealth shift we are currently seeing. This definitely goes way deeper. Yeah, I'm gonna read into that. Polybius! If you're like into conspiracy theories and you're watching this, you know what that is. You know it. If you don't know it, well, we'll get into it some days. Someday. Okay, so it keeps going. We have like the depths now. What? Human brain source code. Either their source code for human brain. Either their. This is confusing. Source code for a human brain exists or it is being programmed, or it will exist someday. And what will we discover about ourselves once we have access to it? I think it's basically saying that there's a code, like a source code in our head that we can't access yet. I don't know what that could mean. The internet was discovered. And to this, they say the internet has always existed and was discovered, not invented. Right. Maybe? Guys, I know that's like an awful place to leave off, but I think I'm gonna have to leave it there because, I mean, the internet. We're talking about the internet right now, aren't we? I think we should talk about Ray Ferrari again because I know it's you. We know it's you. So spill the beans. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I am Hint of Lime, and this is my new YouTube channel where I'm going to post some conspiracy theories and creepy videos so that I can't sleep at night, but you guys also can't sleep at night. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and comment down below what other conspiracies you would like me to get into. Bye!